Oompa, oompa, oompa-dee-doo. Have I got a perfect puzzle for you? Oompa, oompa, oompa-dee-dee. If you are wise, you will listen to me. What do you get when you gobble down sweets? Eating as much as an elephant eats. What are you at? Getting terribly fat. What do you think will come of that? I don't like the look of that. Oompa, oompa, oompa-dee-da. If you're not greedy, you will go far. You will live in happiness too. Like the Oompa Oompa Loompa-dee-doo. Do-do-do-do. Bong. That was probably terrible. Ah, look. Here we are in a native wilderness. We've discovered a wild Oompa Loompa in its natural habitat of abandoned shitholes. Look at his wild dance. It is the mating dance. It is the Oompa Loompa's horny time of the year. You might find it a bit strange. Chinese companies would be building Western-style theme parks like this. But in the early 2010s, there was a huge boom in creating these kind of theme parks. This was partially because in 2011, they started building Shanghai Disney, a big international brand. It comes into China. Big Chinese investment firms, property investment firms, Evergrande, who built this, and Wanda, they started creating their own theme parks to kind of create this Chinese theme park investment boom. That didn't work out for a lot of companies because people didn't really want to come to these places. They're a bit too remote, for example, and it's not really Chinese people's cup of tea.
Not really my cup of tea.
So a lot of these places have just been left to rot. This one has probably been vacant since about 2016 when Evergrande started getting into big financial trouble. Right now we're exploring phase 2 of this project, which was almost complete. You can see most of the finishing touches have been put to the exteriors, but the interiors, they never got round to it. The company Evergrande, which actually built this place, went into a huge debt crisis about 5 or 6 years ago to the tune of $308 billion US dollars. You can see that this is why property development investments like this collapsed all around the country. They just didn't have enough money to keep it going. We're in phase 2. We're going to travel into phase 1. Apparently phase 1 is pretty much complete, so we'll be able to see a lot more fun things there. Let's go. It's a kind of characteristic of these abandoned theme parks that the facades are finished first and then they do the interiors after. I think that kind of builds up some hype, builds up the image of a place so people can kind of see what's going on. Unfortunately, when these places go bust, what tends to happen is that the facade gets left behind and all we've got indoors is like this concrete and cement. It looks good from the outside though. Jeremiah was a bullfrog. Hey, did you know that China is full of abandoned amusement parks? You can check them all out in this great Burbex playlist. One of the things that we see a lot when we explore abandoned locations like this in the south of China, especially around Shanghai, as soon as construction is abandoned, then the place starts to flood. And that's because here in the south of China, there's a lot of marshland. It's a very wet place. And unless you are paying attention to draining all of the construction sites, the water is just going to take over the place again very, very quickly, and it's going to get overgrown. One of the advantages of this is that there's a lot of nature. This area behind us is full of bullfrogs, and we saw some guys bullfrog hunting just now. That's a delicacy around here. Can you hear them? So Steve, now it's like the bullfrogs mating season. They're all croaking. Do you have a croak for all your female listeners out there?
Do I have a croak? Of course I have a croak for all my female listeners. Wah! How do you say it? Wah, 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 wah.
They loved him up and turned him into a horny toad.
Wah.
Okay. If anybody's feeling horny after hearing Steve's croak, you can check him out on Instagram.
Yeah, at Steve Roden. Link down in the description, maybe.
And Tinder.
No.
Maybe Grindr. It's going to be a lot of horny girls. Just so you know, this isn't a paradise for everyone. Look at this poor mutt that's rotting here in the corner. Very important. Don't feed your dogs candy. This kind of European style theme park reminds me of another place which I visited, which was an abandoned bar street in Beijing, which was designed to look like the Swiss village of Interlaken, which is up in the Alps. That place went out of business as well. A very similar style, concrete and abandoned inside. If you want to check out that video, you can see it in the top right hand corner. Pull wire against the private, falling down attention. Safety helmet requested. These balconies are absolutely everywhere throughout this site. It's obvious they were trying to make this place as Instagrammable as possible. And yes, I agree, this place is Instagram worthy, in my humble opinion. If you like this video, then you're going to love this great exploration between me and Steve Ronan, exploring this gigantic abandoned water park. You can check it out using the link in the top right hand corner. Hello. 哇，你好厉害。旋转木马，就是它这个。旋转木马。This baby's had his dick rubbed a few times. So we were walking around the theme park and we're at the main entrance now, and you can see that there's this huge showroom. Very sadly, they're going to knock down all of the theme park and they're going to build apartment blocks on top of the old site. Today seems to be like some kind of sales event where people come and they put reservations and deposits for the apartments that are going to be built. It's kind of sad that this whole amusement park was never opened and never used, but at the same time it's good for Steve and I who can go around and explore it. Huge showrooms like this are designed to showcase neighborhoods, to make sales and deliver promotional events. This building though, when it's done with and everything has been completed, they will probably knock this down. Showrooms are one of my favorite places to explore. You can see a couple of them in the top right hand corner up here. I think if I did that anywhere else I'd be yelled at, especially back in America. Ice cream for a head and macaroons for feet. We got all these little vehicles which would have been used for transporting guests around the amusement park, but now they just sit here disused and rotting. I kind of like the style though. It's like an electric Rolls Royce. They're still in pretty good condition though. I wonder if we could hotwire one. We're around the back of this complex now, and you can see lots of these electric buggies which have just been abandoned and I'm being barked at by very small dogs. Oh, you're cute. All right. Chill out, chill. Oh, Yishuan's a good boy. You're a good boy, aren't you? Hello? Are you friendly? Are you friendly? No? Are you friendly? You are very cute. You are a cute boy. Yes, doggo. God, look at this old rooster. It's like a, I don't know, a reindeer pulling a carriage? I don't know what any of this stuff is. What is that? It's like a heart, maybe a harp and some, oh, there's so many weird things here. This is where old sculptures come to die. There's so much of it. Wow, look, what is it? Is that a horse? Man, that is so cool. I would take that home. I can go in my garden. I've got about 30 minutes until the sun sets, and I've just discovered this whole new section of this amusement park. It looks like some pretty interesting things here. I think I can see a pirate ship and a dragon. This place is kind of great. Look, it says Adventure South America, Magical Europe, I guess that's where we were, Magic Beans Playground, Petal Square and Toilet. Nice toilets. Oh, I love it. What is it? Is that an octopus? It's an octopus. It's an octopus attacking a ship. Can we get on board this ship? Oh shit, we can. Well, you know, I've been to Shanghai Disney before, and I've been on the Pirates of the Caribbean pirate ship, but I gotta say, I prefer this ship. Being attacked by an octopus, it's awesome. It's all mine. I don't have to queue up for hours to get on the rides. This is great. Wow, can you believe that's a toilet? That's really pretty. This guy is supposed to be the giant from Jack and the Beanstalk, but I think he actually looks more like the Gnome King from Return to Oz. That's a really messed up film. Oh, what is that? Maybe a whale shark or a whale with all of its babies around it. Wow, how pretty. I think they used to spit water too. This is a water park. Oh, wow, what is that? It's like a dragon. Wow. It's like the fossil of a dragon. That is so cool. I will give them 10 out of 10 for imagination on this project. It's a gigantic bunny rabbit. It's a flying pig that's looking kind of suicidal. Don't jump, pig. I've got to say, I've been to a lot of amusement parks, both abandoned and open, and I give this one 10 out of 10 for originality. It's like flying pigs and fossils of dragons. This place is great. Even though this place is quite original, you've got to admit that symbol kind of looks like a Disney ripoff. Sorry. And of course, it wouldn't be a Chinese theme park without some pandas. So we're about to get out of here right now. I'm afraid that I've lost Steve somewhere along the way. The sun is setting. The last thing that I found is this huge pink flying pig, and out of his butthole it says, wow. I really hope that you've enjoyed this exploration. Don't forget, if you want to see more urban exploration videos here in China, be sure to hit like and subscribe. And when you subscribe, don't forget to ding, ding, ding that bell. Also, be sure to check out Steve's channel for more great content from here in China. We're going to be doing a lot of exploring over the next few weeks. I'll see you guys all next time. Let's go.